Welcome to Toronto. I'm Cerise Fairfax, and today we are visiting the beautiful Distillery District. For those of you who don't know, the Distillery District first opened their doors in 1837. Back in the day, it used to be called Gooderham and Wards. These days, it's called the Distillery District, and it's a 13-acre village with restored Victorian industrial buildings. In those buildings, you can find cafes, galleries, shops with clothing and jewelry, and theaters. From April to October, they have a distillery art market. Which brings me to the reason why we're here today, to visit my friend and artist, Nickolas. So we're gonna go over to his place on Good Case Lane to visit him in the Good Case building. We're on our way up to Nickolas's floor. Hi, Nickolas. How are you? All right, everyone. Welcome to the Case Goods building. We're gonna go to Nickolas' studio. Let's go.
Welcome to Nick's Art Studio. Come on in.
Oh my gosh, I love it! Nick, I love your studio. It's so
Thank you.
artist. You're welcome. Are people allowed to come up here?
Oh, for sure, yeah. There's retail stores on the main floor, but up on the top floor is the second to the fourth floor. There's artists and designers, and we work up here. We're tucked away all up on all these floors, and I'm definitely, I work up here. I'm open to the public. But a lot of people don't come up because they don't know about us up here.
Now, looking at your art and everything, this doesn't just happen overnight. When did you first notice that you were an artist?
Well, I knew from when I was a child in school. From kindergarten, the teacher used to write in the report card that I was exceptional in art, and then by grade 5, 6, I was asked to go to Saturday morning art classes for kids gifted in art. And I've always had an affinity to drawing and painting ever since I can remember from childhood.
What type of visual arts do you do now?
Well, I mainly painting, drawing, and sculpture in the traditional form. I love oil painting on canvas and drawing on paper with charcoal, and I've done some sculptures too, in clay, fired clay, and yeah, that's my medium, fine art, traditional fine art painting. But I love to do modern pictures, and I have different styles. I do people, I do portraits, I have an abstract style, I have a realistic style, and as I do the work, I'm finding my style in the work, right?
It's almost like a work in progress, which they say that's a real genius, right? They find their niche. Yeah,
you just have to, as I do it and I show up and work on my stuff, the stuff comes out, the work comes out. And then I've started also doing t-shirts, and I started doing t-shirts because I found the paintings were taking so long, and I got too involved, and I wanted to kind of loosen up and have more fun. And then I was doing that, and then as I started doing that on the t-shirts, and I ended up spending just as much time on the t-shirts as I did on the art. So I was I get really into it.
You seem like you just have all kinds of other talents. What after the art, the visual art? There's singing, you said?
Yeah, I love to sing, and I love acting, and I love painting, and I love fashion. I sometimes wish there was 80 hours in the day, where I wish I could do it all, but I sometimes do feel that I am spreading myself a bit too thin. But I find being a creative person, I get I do something for a while, and then I get not bored. I don't get bored, but I need another form of expression to stimulate me. And I do find that they do bounce off each other.
Well, that's fascinating. You are such a fascinating character.
Well, thank you.
You're so welcome, and thank you for having us here today.
You're welcome.
And allowing us to see your creative mind at work. And everyone, when you come to the Distillery District, make sure you make your way up to the 3rd floor and visit Nick's studio. You'll love it in here. Of course, you see it on the camera, but it is nothing compared to seeing it in person. Thank you for joining us. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.